Your ego's not a tool, it's a trip hazard. In this chapter, we're diving into why the biggest job site problem you have is that voice yelling in your head, I already know what I'm doing. Spoiler alert, you don't. Let's cut that wire before it arcs. Jocko and Leaf talk about how their guys nearly got killed, not by enemy fire, but friendly fire, competition, and arrogance. One SEAL platoon starts trying to one-up the other. Training turns into turf wars. Tensions rise. They stop listening, stop coordinating. Next thing you know, they're kicking down the wrong doors and stepping on each other's missions. Guess what fixed it? Not more ammo, not more yelling. It was leadership standing up saying, check your ego at the door, the mission comes first. Core lessons in this chapter is your ego is a beast that feeds on pride and farts out bad decisions. It tells you to ignore input, take shortcuts, and always be right, even when you're dead wrong. The moment you think you are too good to learn, you are already a liability. This chapter is a hard slap in the pride for every journeyman who's ever said, I've been doing it this way for 20 years as they crank down on plastic J-Box like it's made out of adamantium. Ego turns teamwork into a cage match, and your plan into a hazard. All right, here's an example for you. You've been bending condo for years, and this new apprentice, green guy, comes up and says, hey man, wouldn't it be easier if we did like a 22 and a half, a 45, and a 22 and a half to get that 90 to get around that weird shape? And your ego screams, shut up, rookie. But your brain should whisper, that might actually work better. When ego wins, innovation loses. So in the comments, tell me what's the dumbest mistake you've seen someone make because their ego wouldn't let them take advice. Or challenge you, be honest. When has your ego caused you to make a mistake? We've all done it, so let's roast ourselves for growth. A little bit of gospel here. Egos don't just wreck jobs, they wreck crews. When you lead with pride instead of purpose, your team stops trusting you. And when people stop speaking up around you, the mistakes multiply, like ungrounded circuits in a wet panel. Leadership means knowing when to speak and when to shut up. It means learning from the greenest apprentice if they've got the right idea. And it means being humble enough to say, I was wrong, so the team is right. So that sums up chapter 4, and up next we've got chapter 5, cover and move. We're talking teamwork, coordination, and why going solo on a big job is about as smart as pulling 2,000 kc mill with your bare hands. You're not a hero, you're a hazard. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, I don't know, whatever you want to do. And hit me in the comments with your most egotistical moment you've ever seen on the job or done. We're building a Hall of Fame here, or Hall of Shame, and you just might be the next inductee. Because the next time, it's about watching each other's backs before the job site buries us. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Peace.